Hello, everyone. How we doing? My chat is not showing, I don't think. How's everyone's day? How is everyone's Saturday night so far? I've got the old comments popping up on the screen for me. I don't know if it means that your chat's coming through or not. I think it's okay. I'm just going to test it. I'm just going to be talking to myself for 2 seconds just to make sure that your chat's actually coming through. There we go. How are we all doing? Happy Saturday night, friends. You've got myself and Rod will join at some point over the next hour or two to smash out some NBA. First of all, we have some EPL. Doing a half case select hobby EPL, which means I need you all to pick up some numbers. I'll get these cards out before we do that, but have a think. I'm going to need some numbers between left and right, top, bottom, whatever you want to do it. We need 6 of these bad boys. I'm excited for not only this, but also the fact that tonight we have some Prem back. My boys Spurs kicking us off on a Saturday night. Actually, it's a pretty big game for a Saturday at 9:30. Let's see if I can get these out with too much of a disaster. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. At least the first time I've done it poorly, Rod wasn't around about to see it. I'll make sure they're in the same order they came the box in. That was there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think so. We played well. We played well recently, so I don't know. We'll see. I think it depends on what Spurs rock up, to be honest, which is kind of always my feelings. If the right Spurs rock up, we're a good chance against anyone. Just sometimes that right Spurs doesn't rock up. I need some numbers, friends. I don't really want to give the Breakers curse by picking the boxes. It's a fresh case, which means all case hits are live. We need 6 boxes. You can do left, you can do right, you can do top, you can do bottom, whatever you want to do. Whoever wants to lock it in, we can go with that. Mate, he was insane last week. Whether he can do that again, that's probably up for debate. It's been a heartbreaking week as a Spurs fan. I don't even want to talk about the transfer market. Vinny, I'll do my best, mate. Vinny, do you want to pick up some numbers? Therefore, if we don't hit, I can blame it on you, Vin. We need 6 boxes, friends, top, bottom, left, right. If you don't want to pick, I will pick, but then it's all on me. I will take you over to the teams before we head over there, though, so you can see who you all have. Here are the teams. I'll bring that up nice and big for you all, just in case. Oh, thanks, Vin. No pressure, mate. No pressure. There's where we all ended up. The minis have run on the previous stream, so I can actually show you what the results for those were, but you can also find them on the random.org. Nico finished on top. Dali Hyder, John Hyder, and Dan, I think, were the ones that got in. There are all your spots. I'll give you a second or so to check that out. And then if no one else has picked the numbers, Vin's put the pressure on me to pick him a Beckham and pick the boxes. No pressure, Vin. All right. No one has the guts to pick the numbers, so it's going to be on me, isn't it? Here we go. You know what? I mean, normally I would go right, but I don't normally have a lot of luck, so we're going to go left today. So goodbye to these and goodbye to these. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? Anything exciting? All right, box one. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. We've had a little bit of luck with Select lately, so hopefully it continues with the Prem products, which I haven't opened for a little while actually. So it's nice to get back into it. Hey, JP, my boy. How we doing? Appreciate you, JP. Kicking us off. God, this one's backwards. It's two backwards. It's always two front of the base, aren't they? We got Xerxes, followed by Gekbo, a Brian Mbembo in the nice little camo. And behind him, we have Taylor Hardwood Bellas in the blue, white, red. Nice. And an absolute spud that we're not going to talk about ever again on this channel. Heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken. Unnumbered the blue, white, red, but nice little card. These camos are sick. How's your weekend been, JP? That's a camo that is numbered 28 of 150. Nice. Brian, oh, those lights. I'm just going to turn those lights off from behind me. 2 seconds. They're a bit much. They look nice when I'm personally on camera, but when the cards are, they shine up a little bit. That's a little bit nicer. Let's get these camos over here. I think we have our team logo potentially behind Dar O'Shea. We do. It's for Brighton Hove Albion, Johnny Marta. Nice little case hit team logo behind the team logo. We have Anthony Robinson for Fulham and Jacob Greaves for Ipswich, and behind him just a Saka in the base. Team logos are such sick little cards. If anyone sees a Spurs about, I will happily buy. First case hit down, 2 packs in. I love that JP said he was going to keep me company, and then he immediately left. Love it. Nathan Collins kicking us off. Marco Senesi. Behind that, we have a white, nice white, Simon Adingra for Brighton Hove. Brighton's doing okay so far. Johnny Marta again. Behind that, we have Bruno Fernandez in the blue and a base Ethan Waneri. Nice little Bruno. Oh man, some of these sleeves, tell you what, Bruno is unnumbered in the blue. The white, though, is very nice. 16 of just 20. Nice one, Brighton. Having a pretty good box so far. Let's clear this up a little bit. The wife's out tonight. Wife is away. Having a nice little dinner with the girls. So we break Jordan Pickford at the back, and behind that we have Lamare Bogata in the blue. by the looks of things, a Alex McAllister and a Dan Byrne for Newcastle. Behind that, João Gomez in the purple. That'll be numbered 7 of 140. These selects for EPL are always a little bit all over the place. There's backwards, there's forwards. It's always a little bit hard to know exactly which way I should actually be opening these suckers up. The blue is unnumbered. Come on now. We have a Eric da Silva Moreira, a Mario Lamana, a Dusan Kulusevski for the equalizers in the silver, a Tino Livramento, and a sideways Jimmy Madison. I'm going to go from the back this time. We're going to go Sammy Shmodics, followed by that we have a nice big thick white, so we're not going to go from the back. Sam Morsey, and then a Ilman Ndie, a Federico Chisea, and a thick boy, which is backwards. Pitch side, Yamal. What is that? Yamal Lacachelles. That is a nice little auto. Very nice. For Newcastle. Newcastle was Benny Haps. Well in, Ben. The gold and the black does make it hard to read sometimes. I mean, there's a player that I don't necessarily know immediately. Makes it a bit harder. Chuck that in there. Nice little silver Federico. I haven't seen the lineup yet. What are we doing? So we're not doing a back five. These packs are sticky tonight, I tell you. Kicking us off from the back, we have Ramon Sosa. Following that, we have a nice little piece of cardboard. Jared Bowen, a Toby Collier, and a Danny Munoz, and a nice little pink Brennan Johnson at the back. The pink is 74 of 99 in the mezzanine. That's real sick. It's is it my eyes, or is that like really, really off-centered? Could just be the fact that the image is a little bit off-centered as well, to be honest. It's kind of playing like a weird trick on my eye. Hopefully my boy Brennan Johnson has a nice little game today. And the Jared Bowen in the red is unnumbered. It's going to be nice to actually be able to watch a game of Prem, or a Tottenham game of Prem, at a nice hour on a Saturday, to be honest. Doesn't happen too often. Starting off with a Elia Zabrinya, a Liam Delap, a future silver of the Rico Lewis. Behind Rico, we have Brian in the silver and Luis Diaz. Last time I checked, my Petchers boys, the Eagles, were doing okay in the AFL as well. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but they're looking all right before. Sugawara for Southampton, a Mikael Damsgaard. Following that, we have Martin Odegaard in the silver. We have a auto of Danny Murphy for Liverpool. That is the purple auto, I think it might be, which is numbered 155 of 199. Soft autos so far, but not a bad little Danny Murphy. Yeah, well, hopefully it's not a curse for us. We've got enough curses, mate. We don't need any more. Hello, Campbell. How are you, mate? We have camo print before that, though. We have Miles Lewis Skelly. Behind Miles, we have Anthony Gordon. Our camo is Sideways Saka for Arsenal. Nice hit, Daly. And behind that, we have Enzo Fernandez in the blue. That's a nice little card as well. And Joelinton behind that. Blue is unnumbered. Camo is nice, though, for the Saka. That will be numbered 88 of 150. You got there, Campbell. You got there. I wasn't much help either. Like normally, I'd be able to jump on and I'd know what it is, but I can't do too many things at once. See if I can see whilst you're there. We have run all the minis for tonight as well, so they should all be there. You can also, if you're ever not 100% sure, you can just Google Neon Trading Cards and random.net and you'll get the results. Leif Davis, followed by Jota Silva, João Gomez in the equaliser silver, Darwin Nunes in the silver, and behind that, Willie Saliba. Had to check random.org a few times myself tonight as well, seeing I'm steering the ship. Wanted to make sure everything was done prim and proper and everything was perfect. Gabriel for Arsenal in the base, Calvert-Lewis behind him. Justin Clever in the silver. We have a thick boy, so let's turn this around. It's green. It's a green thick boy. It's a jewel. Ollie Watkins and John Dura for Aston Villa. Nice little green. That'll be numbered 5 of 5 for Villa. Nice hit, Villa. Do you know if break 4851 ran? What was that? I'm guessing so. Everything apart from tonight, we've got the select and the 2 NBAs, which I think might be different number to that, but I will double check. Star Wars break. Yeah, the Star Wars break ran earlier this afternoon, mate. So if you're head over to maybe like YouTube, you should be able to find it there. Box 2. Depending on how we go tonight, Rod is currently over in the world of Whatnot, and he does have some of the NBA. So if I finish up before him, we might need to go offline just for a little bit until he joins me. But we'll see how we go. I was considering running my bits, but I feel like just to save the weirdness of that, we will wait for him to get here. I'm just going to move this wall a little bit before I get into that. Yeah, Campbell, it was ran, as far as I'm aware, I think all the Star Wars was run this afternoon. I saw Rocket Live probably around 1 o'clock or something like that. That's also on a minute, which I don't even remember who it was for a Star Wars break. Like, I'm not going to be much help with that. Rod asked if I was able to do Star Wars, and I said the only Star Wars I've ever seen is Phantom Menace, and I really liked Jar Jar Binks, so I think he decided to do it himself. Kicking us off was Jared Brainwaith, Leon Bailey, Thomas Sukic, and behind that we have Winter Camo, which is Maximilian Kilman. Nice little hit for West Ham. Adam, well done. And blue of Sam Morsey for Ipswich Town behind him. Really, really rate these Winter Camos. The blue is unnumbered. But the winter will be numbered, but not as short as I think they should be. Sorry. 3 of just 49 for the Maximilian sit card. I think you got Obi. I haven't seen what was hit, so hopefully you did all right, mate. Nice little Maximilian. Let's get the winters on their own little way. We hit a bunch of those last break, so we'll see what we can do. See what we can do today. How are you, Stocksy? Kicking us off, we have Sideways, Brian Mbemo. Behind that, we have a nice little spacer. Maximilian again, Alex Awobi. We then have a silver, Alejandro Garnacho. And behind that, we are going blue. We are going Jack Hinzelwood in the nice little blue mezzanine. Nice little Garnacho in the silver. Zach, you can trust me, my bro. You were saying you lied to me before, Zach. What's this? You coming in with insults immediately? I'm a nice guy, Zach. I'm a nice guy. How you been, my brother? How is life over in London town? João Gomez, Erling Haaland, first sighting of him. We have gold. We have gold. Before we get there, we have Martinez, and behind, I think it's gold. It might not be actually. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Is that gold or is that like weird bronzy color? I might have spoken too soon. It looks a bit more gold on that side, but I don't think it is. Alexander Isaac for Newcastle. That is not gold. That is 64 of 125. Sorry. I need to get my eyes checked. And nice little silver Dominic. Immediately, as you say, don't trust me, I get my gold and my bronzes, whatever that is, mixed up, cooked. We have backwards Chris Wood, and behind him, we have a redemption. Adama Traore, a Jadon Sancho, and Mohamed Salah in the silver equalizers. And then we have a redemption. We use my little Nico little card. Where are we going? We are going soccer. We are going select Premier League. We're going signatures Premier League purple. David Silva. David Silva. Well done. Who had the silver spot? I probably should have my teams up. Give me 2 seconds. That will go to, I think, Man City Others, I think that is, which is Jack. Well on Jack. Let me just write that down. Man City. Well done, Jack. I'll chuck that here for you, mate. Purple will be the same as that purple week before, I think. It is numbered. Can't remember to what. Oh, here we go. There is already purple at the back here. That'll be numbered to 199 in the David Silva. I've got a cat who is currently glaring me down. He's been staring at me all night, jumping up on my break table. He's been cooked. Matoma, Garnacho. We also have at the back, we have John Richner Bellegade, and then we have a spacer behind Garnacho. We have Army Parallel, nice little camo of Calvin Bassey for Fulham, and behind that we have a red Dean Henderson for Crystal Palace. Yeah, Cat's been going off his rocker today. He's getting old. He's a 15-year-old boy, so he's getting past his peak, sadly. And yeah, he's been attacking the wife for a little while now. Hasn't been attacking me, which I guess is good. But yeah, he is freaking annoying, and he loves the heat. So whenever there's like lights or cameras about, he just jumps on to pick up that heat. Hello, Josh. How are we, mates? We have a Edison and a Rodri, also from behind Anthony Alanga in the silver. Behind Edison, we have Ollie Watkins and Morgan Gibbs-White in the silver unstoppable. I'm trying, mate. Bailey, if I could hit you one, that's my aim, my friends. I'm not biased, but if I am going to pick someone, I'd love to hit a Spurs rookie. I know how hard the chase can be, mate. I've done it many times myself. We have a thick boy here by the feels of things. We're going with Renato Viega. Behind that, that's our thick boy, Mohamed Kudus. Bilal Al-Kanous. And behind that, we have a future Mark Gill for Chelsea. And our thick boy is backwards again. Let's move this around. It's red. It's not red. It's one of these rainbow little sick little hits. Evan Ferguson, Brighton, Hove, Albion. That is killer. That'll be numbered to 25, I think. 8 of 25. Sick little card. We hit the I can't remember what it's called, but we hit that of Yamal a couple of weeks ago. Very, very nice card. What's the name? It's like the same name as the tie-dye. Tie-dye is the word I'm thinking. Not the name we want, but nice nonetheless. I got there before I saw your comment, Ida, and Rich. I got there first. There's too many products. There's too many variations. There's too many words. My small little feeble magician brain can't handle it. Taylor Hardwood, Bellis. Behind that, we have a silver Becker, Alison Becker, a silver Leaf Davies, and then behind that, Archie Gray. It's our first signing of a rookie. It's not what you want, though. And then a purple Costa Nedeljkovic. Nice little hit for Aston Villa, 75 of 140. Let's hit some more Archie Grays. This feels like a very skinny little pack. Diego Jota at the back, and then we have a red. It's a Mickey van der Ven for Spurs. Jared Bowen behind that. We have a silver Ezri Konza, and then we go red. We go Bournemouth. We go Dango Otara in the red. Oh, hi, bro. I was doing it earlier on, the sorting. And it's, you know what? Putting it into the sleeves is actually not a bad job. I don't mind that. The sorting, though, is a pain. The sorting is a pain. Diego Jota. Behind that, we have Matthias Cunha. I can feel something thick at the back. KDB. Let's get Cunha to show us what it's about. It does feel like a patch to me. Virgil van Dijk in the silver for Liverpool. Nice little patch. Well on Liverpool. Who has Van Dijk? That is Hyder. You speak, I hit. Let's see if we can get you something bigger, mate. Yeah, what's funny, obviously being like relatively new to the game, and I've had no training, just to be very clear. I think Rod has tried to train many times. We just both haven't had the time. So we're just kind of just running it. I'm just going through it. And so the whole like sorting and sleeving, he's got like a full team who just gets it all done. They're amazing, the girls. I just do it here. I just do it here. And I'm sure I'm a lot slower than they are. But I double, triple check freaking everything as well. Which probably doubles the time that it takes me to do these things. Rasmus Holland at the back, and behind him we also had João Felix for Chelsea, Noni Mudeki for Chelsea, Danny Welbeck, and we have Orange Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea. Chelsea back, 55 of 75. My wife got to help a little bit with sleeving before, so that was quite nice at least. Helped for about 10 seconds, and then she got bored, and then she went out drinking in for dinner instead. Ahmed Diallo, Kyung-Min Son at the back, and behind him was also Calvin Phillips. Behind Diallo, we also had Savinho and a future Ian Madsen for Aston Villa. Box 2 done. Onto box 3. Yeah, my kitchen table is just currently stacked full of all of your cards for the last week. Haven't quite worked out the best day for me to sleeve and prep and all that sort of stuff yet. I kind of like sleeve everything on one day and then do the proper sorting on another. But got a busy week of actual work this week, so it might be tricky. We'll see. Nick Pope for Newcastle. Behind that, this pack's all over the place. How are we going to do this? We have Ollie Watkins. We do have a pink as well. Edison for Man City. Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa. Then the pink Thierry Henry, that is sick for Arsenal. Who has Henry? That is Rich. Well done, Rich. And behind that, we have a backwards Pedro Lamar in the red for nice little rookie. Nice little Pedro. Unnumbered in the Pedro, but the Thierry Henry sideways is a very nice card. Numbered 58 of 99. What's the City Others cards? That is a David Silva Signatures Premier League purple auto, my friend. Nice little purple. Ty and Millie, how are we, my friends? Breaks are all sold out tonight. Sorry, it's a bit of a smaller night because it's just two of us breaking. Normally there'll be a few more. If you check out the website, neontradingcards.com, we normally list at around midday-ish Australian time each day. But check out the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp's probably the best place to go, hey? You'll see we post everywhere and everything that comes up. So there'll be a bunch of stuff tomorrow. Matoma, followed by Garnacho. Behind that, we have Mateus Fernandez in the silver for Southampton, Silver Edison, and behind that, Jamie Vardy. Yeah, website's the best bet, but then check out the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp's where you get all the best goss. Oh, we have our nice winter camo. How do I turn this? And it's thick behind as well, I think. And Ramsdale, though it might just be, it's just a spacer. Let's have a look. We have it backwards. We have a Jadon Sancho. These packs are all over the place. Sancho, behind Sancho, we have Adama Traore, which is just a base. Behind that, we have a silver Yunus Emre Konak for Brentford. Well, in Brentford, Zach, my boy, all the way from London. And let's head over to this backwards card, which is going to be blue. It is going to be sideways. It might be purple, actually. Purple, James Maddison. Jackson. Well done, Jackson. You're chasing hard for the Spurs tonight, mate. Well done. Nice little hit. My poor boy. Hopefully, oh, God, the cat's just jumped up everywhere. I'll keep an eye on my camera because the cat has just jumped all over the cables. Nice little winter camo of the Yunus and nice little purple. I think that is of the Matters. Unnumbered, but nice nonetheless. I'll be blue then. Rich, they are cooked, man. Like it's not even me. It's just everything's different. They're always backwards, up the front, all over the place. I don't know how to do it properly. Mickey Van der Ven, Jared Bowen. At the back there, we had Brennan Johnson and also backwards again, Anthony Robinson in the camo. Nice little Robinson for Fulham. And behind that, we have Alanga in the red. Yeah, the reds seem backwards, mate. And then the autos, obviously, I mean, often are, which is fine. But yeah, when you have a pack where there's like 3 or 4 cards all over the place, it does make a little bit hard to know what's next. Jack, I love the cat as well. The cat is a legend, but the cat needs to relax a little bit. Yeah, he's 15. We wake up most mornings, and the poor thing's been sick somewhere. Woke up this morning, he was coughing up a giant furball, sadly. But outside of that, he actually seems okay. For a 15-year-old cat, he's doing all right. He's surviving, not necessarily thriving. We have a couple of backwards cards at the start. For some reason, João Gomez and an Erling Haaland. Then we have a silver Heung-min Son equalizers. Behind that, we go backwards again. Erling Haaland in the base. And backwards, we have a blue, white, red Joshua Zirkzee for Man United. Nice little Zirkzee, which will be unnumbered, but a nice little card. Man United. Jack, he's currently sitting up on my PC behind me, glaring at me. Just glaring. About 10 minutes before I went live, he was up on my computer, up on the brake pad, brake mat, sorry, staring at me angrily. Konza, David Raya, a Dominic Calvert-Lewis in the silver. We have backwards again, Dango Otara. Let's use him to work out who this is backwards. It's looking like it's an auto. It's Jamie Vardy. Look, that's a sick little auto, Vards. Love that. Well done, Leicester, who was Zach. Zach, you're doing all right, mate. You're doing all right. Nice little Vards. Was always like my first choice of striker when I started playing like foot. He was never going to be the greatest, but like he just was a solid, nice little cheap little striker to kick us off. My cat's off the top of my PC. Oh, literally, as soon as I turn the PC on, mate, he just chills on it. Chills on it. But my unfortunately, my power button for my PC is on top of the PC as well. So he does every now and then just hover around it. Hello, Jez. How are you, mate? João Pedro in the back. We have some purple. I'm going to just do this. So hopefully you don't see too much. And then switch them over. Ezri Konza, David Raya. Then we have purple, Mads Hermansen for Leicester. And backwards, Nicholas Jackson in the red. Jez, my dude. Do you have that comment on copy and paste? NBA is tonight, both full though, I think, my dude. We have 2 NBA breaks going up next. We have a $99 random, I think it was. Purple was unnumbered. Sorry, it wasn't. 52149. The $99 random and a PYT, which are both sold out, my friend. Both sold out. And then I think that might be it. Rod may be running some over on the Whatnot at the moment. I'm not actually sure what he's breaking tonight. So probably your best way, if you haven't got into those ones, to get in there. James Justin, Jack Grealish, upside down Declan Rice in the equalizers. We have a Kai Havertz in the silver, and behind him, Anthony Gordon in the base. What I'd love to know is how they put these cards in these packs, because the computer, the machine, whatever it does, it has just flipped out whenever it's built these products. We have at the back Bernardo Silva. We also then have João Felix, Lewis Dunk. We have Leon Bailey, and behind that we have what feels like a patch to me, Richarlison, our GOAT. This guy's about to become Striker of the Year, Player of the Year. Whatever trophy he can pick up, he's going to do it. Do it this year. Nice little white napkin. Not associated. And nice little Leon Bailey. Got one of those like weird bronzy goldy things again. Let's try to flip that around. So hopefully you didn't catch that. At the back, we have Tyreek Mitchell for Palace. Then we have Maximilian Kilman, Alex Iwobi, and then we have Mickey Van de Ven. Nice little Spurs hit, and that will be numbered 54 of 125. Evan Nilsson for Bournemouth in the blue. Zero goals tonight for the Pigeon. Come on, mate. Jack. Listen here, Jack. Listen here. I can't do anything about it as well when I'm streaming. So I can't mute you. I can't block your comments. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Hour to go, bro. Hour to go. I need Rod over here so we can break this NBA once we're done here. These packs are just so annoying. Kicking us off with Taylor Harwood-Bellis, a Archie Gray for Tottenham. Blau L, Canossel for Leicester, a Jefferson Lerma in the silver. Then we have Sideways, Stephen Gerrard. Nice little Stevie G. One back to go, and then we are halfway there. Now that's definitely gold. That is definitely gold. And it's definitely a rookie. Declan Rice. Behind that, how are we going to do this? This is all over the place, this pack. I'm just going to have to sort of slow reel as best as I can. We have a base Bilal. Behind that, we have Muhammad Kudos. I don't know what that is, but we're going to get to the gold before we see what that is. It is Archie Gray, gold future. That is sick. You asked for it. I tried to deliver. That will be numbered 6 of 10. Well in, Bailey. Bailey, if you want to sell it, I know a guy, and our patch will be behind that. It's Ruben Diaz for Man City. But let's get back to this. That is sick. Well done, Archie. Sorry, Bailey. I mean, well done, Archie, as well. Well done, Bales. Let's get that in a mag for you, my friend. Bailey, dude, I've been chasing all the Spurs boys for quite a while, and I haven't hit much, mate. I haven't hit much, unfortunately. So this is going to be a hard mail day for me to send this out to you, mate. The cat's coming across to check it out. I don't know if he's going to come across onto the pad. What's he doing? Nice little Archie Gray. Oh, also, good news. I forgot about this. Rod finally got his act together. And I finally have stickers. See if I can put this on nice and even for you. Bang. Rich. This is good. But no, we'll see if we can hit you as well, mate. Nice little Ruben Diaz as well. Let's not forget. The City Others Jack is a David Silva auto. All right, halfway through. That was a nice way to end box 3. On to box 4. To be fair, Rich, there's too many Spurs for my liking as well. Because when I'm not in the actual break, when I'm breaking it, it does hurt a little bit to see him hit. I'm happy for you all, but I'm not so happy for me. Well done, Bailey. Nice card. Kicking us off with box 4, Adam Armstrong, James Maddison, Abdul Fadawul, Yunus Emre Konak, and Joshua Zirkzee behind. The Diaz. Yes. Man City Others. So that's yours as well, Jack. Oh, we have gold again. Oh, I just revealed what it is. Hopefully you didn't see it. Jamie Vardy. Behind that, we then have Rodrigo Gomez. We have then a patch. So let's go to the gold. Evan Ferguson for Brighton Hove. Brighton is Johnny Marta doing all right, Hove, this break. And behind him, we have our patch, Niklas Folkrug. Nice little future gold, Evan Ferguson. Numbered 5 of 10. Let's go. I've only literally done, this is what, 4 boxes. My table is all over the place tonight. I feel like setting up all the spreadsheets has really done me in. Look, I mean, I don't know if Evan Ferguson's as big of a hit as Archie, but I did one touch it, so I probably should. I'll be nice. Sorry, Rodney. Yeah, 2 gold inserts is not particularly common. That first sticker was pretty sick. So see if I can. Placement's not as good this time around, but it's not too bad. A couple of nice little gold future inserts. What's planned for the weekend, Jack? Kicking us off, we have another one of those bronze little things. Before that, we have Jackie Grealish, Esri Konza. The bronzy is Mikhail Damsgaard for Brentford, a blue Mikhail Antoni, and a Phil Foden, Philly. Blue is unnumbered, and behind that, the Damsgaard will be 86 of 125. Is anyone doing the Whatnot and Twitch streams? How's Rod looking? Does he know how long he's going to be? See how we go. Lewis Dunk, James Justin, Silver, Jordan Pickford. And behind that, a Dominic for Liverpool and base Declan Rice. Was on so all good. City at 11:30. All Blacks 9:10 in the morning. Oh, mate. Weekend of sport. Love it. Is this gold again? I think it might be, Christian Romero. This pack's all upside down. It's all over the place. Let's see if we can get it back on track. That is a spacer at the back. We have João Felix in the base. Then we are going gold. Diego Jota, Liverpool. That is very, very nice. Mr. Ben Hill. That is sick. Behind him, we have a blue Anthony Gordon, but that Diego Jota, 10 of 10. 3 golds in a couple of packs, and that's quite a special one. I'll tell you what, that is quite a special card. Oh. Gonna run out of bloody mags. Gonna run out of mags. That's a real nice card. That is, it's yeah. I mean, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but there is a weird kind of chill in the air of that sort of card, Oh man, beautiful, beautiful card. It's got a sticker on it. Well done, Ben. You keep care of that card, my friend. Keep care of that card. Nice gold Jota. Beautiful. 10 of 10. Got a bit of a gold wall now, and I'm running out of things to put up there. That was the last spot to sell as well. And funnily enough, Vinny, I was really close because I wanted to go live, and I was talking to Rod, and I was like, maybe I'll just discount it once more. That spot was going to go for a steal, and I mean, I think it already has. It's paid for itself, but yeah, that's massive. Archie Gray in the base, a Maximum Kilman. Then we have Pink, Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea, and behind that we have a red Joelinton for Newcastle. Yeah, well done. Well done, Ben. Nice little Nicholas Jackson in the pink. 53 of 99. 3 golds in 4 boxes is not a bad way to start a Saturday night. Not a bad way to start a Saturday night. Oh, man. These packs are annoying to open. DS9, a Lewis Cook. Then we have a silver Ollie Watkins equalizers. Then we go red, Eric De Silva and Williams Lieber in the base. Jack, they're literally, yeah, they are. I mean, you don't see, the golds are hard to come by. To see them in not even a half case so far is pretty wild, pretty wild. Kicking us off, Dino Livramento, Samuel Amo Amea, a Harvey Barnes in the Unstoppable. We have a Thick Boy. Before that, sorry, we have a Lenny Yoro. Let's spin this around because the Thick Boy is backwards. Looks like it's going to be auto. Anthony for Man United. Very nice. That is Man United others, I believe. Well done to Paul. Well, to be fair, Paul has basically every Man United spot, so it's highly likely that was going to Paul. Well done, Paul. Plus a tie-dye auto. Yeah, it's actually a pretty juiced couple of boxes. Where's my autos? There we go. And there's still 2 boxes to go. There's still 2 boxes to go. Let's have a look here. Spin these around. Eddie for Crystal Palace at the start. Kai Havertz. Then we have a pink Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea. Nice hit, Chelsea. Morgan Rogers for Aston Villa in the blue. We have a spacer and KDB at the back. Nice little Morgan in the blue, unnumbered. And the pink, though, Enzo for Chelsea. Clinton, that will be numbered. It is 24 of 99. Yeah, man, I managed the KDB Gold in International Select a few days back on the last pack. Oh, mate, well done. I can't remember if I broke that or not. My the last week, my brain is a bit of a buzz. Come on, packs. Why aren't these opening? They seem to be opening nicer on the bottom for some reason, but even then, they're just like they're falling apart. Whoever packed these boxes and juiced them for us has also juiced the super glue to glue them together. We have a Steffi Mavidi, Rodri. Behind that, we have Harvey Elliott in the silver future, a Edson Alvarez in the silver, and a Trent at the back. 2 packs to go. 2 boxes to go. I think we have a Thick Boy, maybe. Adam Wharton, Evan Ferguson. We have Harry Winks. What am I doing? Harry Winks, Morgan Rogers. Behind Mr. Harry, we have what feels like a patch. Rico Lewis for Man City. Nice little patch, Rico. Need to get some of these sleeves out. Man City, Rico Lewis, Jack again. Doing all right, Jack. Doing all right. Last pack of box 4. Yeah, there's something about the way they put these packs together. Can see a bit of red before we get there, though. We have the keeper for Bournemouth. We have Anthony Robinson. Then we have purple, Sammy Shimodix for Ipswich. Red, Robbie Manu for Man United. And to finish off a base, Andy Irving. Nico, who have you got? Nico, do you want the good news? Or do you want the bad news? Let's just say we're hitting good times for you, mate. We're hitting good times for you. I'll try to hit you some cards next. 132 of 140 in the Sammy. Last 2 boxes. This wall is getting scarily close to me. Purple Silver Auto, is that numbered? Where was the Silver Auto? The David Silver. Yeah, it's purple, so it'll be the same numbered as this other purple, I believe, which was the Danny Murphy, which is just a 199, mate. So it should be 199. Oh, I didn't even see the mutt, Zach. Where's this mutt come from? Where's this mutt come from? I'm a nice guy. Oh, is that? I don't want to say it just yet because it might not. I think it's one of the honeycombs. The honeycombs look awfully like gold, but it's not. It is a nice honeycomb, though. Jefferson Lerma for Palace. Behind that, we have a red He Chun Huang. And then we have Anthony Robinson, which I think will be base. Let's get to the honeycomb before we do that, though. Callum Hudson-Odoi for Nottingham Forest. Jack, doing all right, Jack. Behind that, we have a pink Edison. And just to double check, yeah, that Robinson is base. Nice little pack, that one. Edison is numbered 45 of 99. Hate it, breakage here. I'm not here for the good times. Nico, my friends, I had this up just before. I'm going to get off stream tonight, and I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn it in your honor. I was sad for a second that I hadn't hit you anything, my friend. I was sad for a second. We started strong. Let's finish off strong. Come on, Pax. What are they doing? Kicking us off. Let's spin these around. James Maddison, keeper for Bournemouth. A Rodrigo Muniz for Fulham in the silver future. Then we have an upside down Matthias Jensen for Brentford. And sideways, Didier Drogba. Don't you dare burn it out like a survivor torch. Oh, no, it's orange, I think. Hard to tell, but I think that is orange. Marcus Rashford. Behind that, we have a spacer. We then have Adam Armstrong. We then have Jamie Vardy, I think, in a base. Behind that, we have sideways Simon Adingra for Brighton and Hove. Brighton also doing okay. Johnny Marta, that will be numbered 70 of just 75. And then the man who I am not even going to name because he's breaking hearts for Crystal. Should have been Spurs. Should have been Spurs. Ah, dear. The amount of times the transfer market in EPL and NBA has hurt me the last few years is I can't count it. I can't count it. 70-75. Nico, I'll show you. I've got behind me, I've got a nice little survivor display. Nice little survivor display. We do have one of these bronzy kind of looking colors, which the names escaped me. Roman Dixon. Behind that, we have red. But before we get there, Ezri Konza, David Raya, Romero for Spurs, and Wout Faes in the red. Red will be unnumbered. But the Romero, my boy, 42 of 125. Nico. So would I, Moogie. So would I. Nico, I liked you at one point in my life. James Justin, Jack Grealish, Silver, sideways, Wissa, Steffi Mavidi, and behind that we have Lucas Bergvall in the RC. And then, is that just thick? Yeah, it just feels thick. It is Lucas Bergvall, which feels like it's just on, weirdly, a slightly thicker stock than everything else. Starting off with some backwards cards, kicking us off with João Felix, Lewis Dunk, Ollie Watkins for Equaliser Silver for Villa. Then we have Jackie Clark, and behind Jack we have what looks to be Auto. Harry Toffolo for Nottingham Forest. Who has Forest? Jack Bryan. I have said your name a number of times tonight, my friends. The Harry is unnumbered. Just a silver. I love you more, Nico. I love you more, my friends. To be fair, I don't mind being treated a bit mean. It's kind of in my nature of what I do for a job. I like the punishment of it all. We do have a camo. Before we get there, let's go from behind. Kyle Walker-Peters. Then we have a spacer. We have Andreas Pereira in the silver. Lewis Cook in the silver. Our camo is Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea. That's really, really nice. And Aaron Ramsdale in the blue, and a spacer behind all of that. Ramsdale is unnumbered. The sideways Enzo, though, is a real nice little card for Chelsea. 143 of 150. Jack, there's some sort of lucky touch we have, my friends. Nice little Enzo. Again, one of these backwards packs. We start with Samuel Amo Amenua, a DS9. Behind that, we have sideways Nicholas Jackson and a Evan Ferguson. Then a future Lezi Okogawa for Southampton. I just probably butchered that name, didn't I? How long we got? 45 minutes before the kickoff. Kai Havertz in the base. Tino in the base. Behind that, we have Tyler Dibbling in the silver. Kind of spoiled it. Patch. Mikael Damsgaard for Brentford. Zachy Barker. Well in, my friend. Doing all right, Zach. Doing all right. Drove a 200 NRL Elite. Oh, no. Well, Jack, to be fair, there was a second that I was maybe going to be breaking NRL. Now, look, I don't think I've watched a single second of NRL in my life, so that would have been very entertaining, to say the least. Very entertaining to see if I could name any of those people. Oh, holy shit. We have a case hit. Artistic Impressions, Savinho, which was backwards for some unknown reason. Nice hit. Man City. Who has Savinho? Vinny. That is all yours, Vinny, my friends. Well in. Behind that, we have Eddie Nketiah. We then have a nice little Archie Gray in the orange as well to go along with your future gold. A blue Lamari Bagade and just a base James Hill. What is with the orders of these packs? Just case hits just coming out of nowhere. Oh, dearie me. Is it just 15 minutes to the kickoff as well? All right, I got to speed up. Get Rod here. Surely I can get the EPL up in the background. Nice little case hit, Savinho. Come on, focus, Molly. There we go. Chuck a little sticker on that for you as well. Is it only 15 minutes, Nico? I thought it was 9:30 my time, but maybe I was a little bit confused with the Eastern States. What are we going to do here? I'm going to just change this wall just a tiny little bit, my friends. Let's move this. And just based on how we're going so far, I feel like I might need even a little bit more space as well. but we'll see. I will do a bit of a recap at the end as well. The Bogard was just a blue unnumbered. The Archie Gray, though, well in Spurs. Well done, Bailey. 35 of 75. Nice little Archie. 2 packs to go, 1 box to go. Should be kicking off early-ish afternoon. First off, we have Stephanie Mavidi, a Rodri, Ramos Holland in the silver equalizers, a Rodri, and behind that we have KDB in the base. 1 pack to go. Kicking us off, we have a couple of things that are backwards. Adam Warden, Evan Ferguson in the base, Cucurella in the silver unstoppable, Alison Becker patch for Liverpool. Who has Alison? That also goes to Ben Hill, and a base Omari Hutchinson. Nice little Cucurella. Last box, of what has been a pretty epic half case, it must be said. Yeah, maybe not witty. Yeah, I normally thought there was with the artistic impressions as well. And yeah, the auto has been and gone, and though our autos have been okay tonight, there has not been a case hit. Nah, I'm trying to think who the auto was. I think it was Anthony, I'm pretty sure. Last box, sorry. Or was it Vardy? Was Vardy in that one? And Vardy ain't a case hit. Maybe back in the day. Joshua Zirkzee, a Jake O'Brien, Yore Yarmolenko for Brentford in the silver. We have a Luis Diaz in the patch, and behind him, Anthony Elanga. Oh, was the auto? If the auto's not on the wall, it must be one of these ones behind here. Who do we have? Here we go. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one either, was it? Was it the Yamal Lascelles? Oh, I'll just put that one down, I think. We'll go over every card in a second so we can just double check what it was. I need some more top loaders. Was your Forest auto? There we go. Which without any disrespect to Forest, probably isn't the case yet. Nice little Luis Diaz patch. It's at bronze again. On honor, a James Ward-Prowse, a Alison Becker, and behind that we have a silver Bex, not the auto you're after before, Vinny, sorry. But it is a nice silver. The Becker for that spot, which just keeps hitting for Ben, is 18 of 125. Oh, man. We're just going to reveal it this way. It's nice and easy. Pack just broke apart. Pedro Lima for the Wolves at the front. Behind him was Savinho, and then there was also a Tyreek Mitchell silver for Palace. Behind that, Bruno in the base, and a silver Alex Iwobi for Fulham. What do we have here? Virgil van Dijk. Then we have Mark Flecken. And then we have tie-dye, I think, again, by the looks of things. Fabian Schär. Behind Mark, we have what looks to be tie-dye. Tyler Dibbling, Southampton rookie. That is nice. And behind that, Edison in the blue. Nice little Dibbling tie-dye. The Dibbling will be numbered 16 of just 25. Hitting some nice low-numbered rookies this first half. As you guys said before, it is juiced. But still, no case hit auto, which is, I mean, a little bit strange because the Artistic Impressions was in that last box, but it still might be to come. Harrison Armstrong in the base, Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea, a pink Mikel Antonio, and a Arjanet Muric. And behind that, we have Tyler Dibbling, this time just in the base. Pink for West Ham, 53 of 99. Salah, Delit, a Moses Cicado, and behind that we have a red Nick Pope, and just a base Saka at the back. From the back, Ollie Watkins. Then we have a Dara O'Shea, Cody Gakpo, Justin Clovert, and a blue Marcus Rashford. Daniel Munoz, behind him Toby Collier, a Rico Lewis Future in the silver. I've spoiled it. Jean-Philippe Mateta, and probably not a case hit, Tony Adams for Arsenal. Nice little auto for Arsenal. Adams goes to Albion Simon. That's nice. Autos have been a little bit softer, it must be said, in the first half, but we've had some nice cards to make up for it. Iliman Ndaya, Sam Morsey. Then behind that we have a camo, so let's go from behind first. Jack Hinshelwood, and well, let's go to the camo. It is João Felix, who was upside down. Behind him, Brennan Johnson, who was back the right way around in the blue, and a spacer behind all of that. Nice little Brennan. Well, probably, my bet is anytime assist goal scorer tonight. Bet responsibly, but that's where I would be going. Nice little João Felix for Chelsea. Three packs to go, I think. From back, Pedro Neto. Then we also had Bernardo Silva, Eric da Silva Moreira in the base, Mario Lemina, and Silva Martin Odegaard. Money on Jack. I've been so nice all night, Jack. I've been so nice all night. Don't do that to me. If he hits a hat trick, DS9 is going to come in with 4 goals. Bentancur, other guys are real bad. That's very true. Dan Burn in the base, Alexis McAllister. Then we have an equalizers, João Gomez in the silver. We have behind him Wilfred Ndidi, and then we have purple. I think. Danny Murphy for Liverpool. Nice little Danny Murphy in the purple, 162 of 199. Danny Murphy will go to Liverpool. Others, Jules. I'm just going to place it there because that wall is precariously balanced. I've only got one more pack to go, so hopefully I don't. Come on, Jack. I don't smash this wall too much. Ending with orange by the looks of things. Nathan Collins to kick us off for Brentford. Marcos Senesi. From the back, we also had Calvin Phillips and a silver walked face. Orange to end. Harrison Armstrong. Nice little rookie for Everton. Trig, 42 of just 75. We said it a few times throughout the break, but that was a pretty juiced 6 boxes. The other 6 will probably run tomorrow, is my guess, depending on how I go. Survivor's on tomorrow night as well, so I kind of wouldn't mind watching that. Let me quickly just put together a little recap for you all. There wasn't too much over here to add to the wall, to be honest, but we'll see what we have. That'll probably do. Jack, great break for you, my friend. You did all right. You did all right. Nice little Archie Gray. Oh, I think I just found the auto that we were unsure on. Archie Gray in the orange RC, Tony Adams, Christian Romero. We have a Harry Toffolo, who I think was the Forest auto we hit in the case hit spot. Enzo Fernandez, Damsgaard in the patch. We have a nice little white Sawana Dringa. Alison Becker, another nice auto. Jamal Lacheles, a Luis Diaz. Rico Lewis, Nicholas Folkrug, Ruben Diaz, and Harrison Armstrong to finish off in the orange. Then we head over to the wall, and the wall was pretty nice tonight. I'll start off with the winter camos because they're about to fall over. Jonas Omre Konak and Maximilian Kilmian. Not the biggest, but sick little cards nonetheless. Our auto is weirdly soft tonight. Anthony and also the David Silva and Danny Murphy. We're seeing double. We're seeing double Danny Murphys, both numbered 199. Jamie Vardy also, nice little hit for Leicester. And then we go, where do we go? Some pinks at the back. Thierry Henry and Brennan Johnson for our boys who are about to win against Man City. We have the nice little Brighton Hove Albion team logo. Joao Felix in the camo. Then there's a whole lot of gold, a whole lot of nice colours happening on this wall. Callum Hudson-Odoi, a Anthony Robinson, Calvin Bassey, Saka, and Brian in the camos. Tie-dyes. Tyler Dipling, and Evan Ferguson in the tie-dye auto. Then we can probably go the back here, Aston Villa, Ollie Watkins, and Duran in the Aston Villa 2-5 duel. Case hit, Artistic Impressions, Savinho. Then 3 really nice golds. Evan Ferguson for Brighton Hove Albion. Archie Gray, nice little rookie gold. Why isn't it focusing? We're sort of in focus now. And then probably the card, the hit of the break, just for sentimental reasons, but also just a really nice card. Diego Jota in the 10-10 gold. Thank you, everyone. Well done all. Let's see where Rod's at, and we can go from there, I guess. Let's see if he is still breaking. Otherwise, you might just take a short little break and come back on for NBA. Oh, my. He is still breaking. We will end it there and we'll come back probably in the next, I don't know, I'm guessing sometime in the next half an hour, we will be live and breaking the NBA breaks. I'll see you all then. Thanks, everyone.